Healthy soils underpin food and water security and hence support the livelihoods and health of our communities. This critical provisioning service provided by soil to our communities is under threat from soil erosion. Soil erosion by water, in simple terms, starts with a loss of vegetation cover. Grass, trees and other plants protect the soil surface from raindrop impact and also encourage rainwater to infiltrate into the soil rather than flow over the surface. Vegetation loss might happen through droughts, but also through the action of communities, for example through their grazing of livestock, converting forest to agricultural land, and wood harvesting. When vegetation cover is reduced, the amount of organic matter in the soil, which helps bind it together, is also reduced, and this weakens the soil's resistance to erosion. Weak soils break down easily when hit by heavy raindrops, and this leads to formation of a crust on the surface. This crust stops the infiltration of water into the soil. When water washes over the bare and damaged surface, it erodes the soil and the water turns brown in colour. The surface of the soil is particularly rich in nutrients, organic matter, and the seeds required for vegetation to re-establish. The more erosion that takes place, the harder it is for the landscape to recover. Overland flow follows natural depressions in the land's surface and also trackways made by people, animals or vehicles. Once flowing water has begun to cut into the soil, it becomes stronger and the gully quickly develops in depth, width and length. It is easy to think of overgrazing as being the primary cause of these land degradation problems. But taking a holistic view, we can see that overgrazing is itself a symptom of deeper and much more complex socio-economic and natural drivers beyond the community's control. These relate in part to pastoral communities being in a state of transition to more sedentary livelihoods with greater grazing pressure and less land recovery time, but also subject to wider climate change and population expansion pressures. Soil erosion in East Africa and other parts of the global south is a complex and knotty problem. A global challenge that requires interdisciplinary research and close collaboration with communities. It is only by understanding the linkages and feedbacks between all dimensions of the soil erosion problem that we can find together the right solutions to protect and restore the landscape.